Happy first day of fall, my friends.
Hello, my friends. I'm so glad you're able to join me here for a slice and a pizza, okay? I'm coming to you from the Heights area in Burnaby, BC. There is an Australian meat pie shop called Peak Pies. I've never had an Australian meat pie, but I got inspired to do this because of PK in New Zealand. I know this isn't New Zealand meat pies. Don't know if there's any New Zealand restaurants here in Vancouver. Let's go find Peaked Pies. Let's go into Peaked Pies. If there's music playing, I'm gonna have to take out. Let's get ourselves some Australian meat pies.
So these are all their meat pies.
I think I'm gonna get this.
So I'm thinking the traditional Aussie ultra lean ground beef gravy and onion, or chunky steak and mushroom, steak, bacon and cheese, chunky steak and pepper, beef curry, butter chicken, kangaroo, chicken, mushroom and leaf, vegetable and lentil. That's the breakfast. They also have desserts here. Can I get you a chunky steak and mushroom?
Absolutely.
Can I get that to go?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks. And can I get it? Yes, please. Thank you.
Anything to drink today?
Maybe I'll do your perfect or your.
The perfect meal?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 23 times.
Okay.
There.
You're gonna have to take this out because there's music playing. This is the Pie Effect meal.
I'm back in my car, my friends. I can't stay in the restaurant when there's music just because I don't want a copyright strike. So let's get eating on the Peaked Pies, meat pie from Australia. I got the combo meal. I think it was $22. Got the San Pellegrino blood orange drink. And this is the dessert. It's called a Minnington.
What's in the Minnington?
It's a vanilla sponge cake dipped in chocolate and then rolled in coconut.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Yeah, they're quite nice.
That's the dessert there. And this is the peaked pie. So I got it peaked, which means they added the mashed potatoes and the mushy peas, and he gave me gravy on the side. So my friends, let's get eating on the Australian pie. I was gonna pick the original Aussie meat pie, but I ended up just picking up the steak and mushroom just because I'm thinking, what would go with potatoes and peas? Well, I think steak.
That's what we're looking at. Let's try to take a look at the pie. So that is the pie, the steak and the mushroom. It's the crust. Let's get eating, my friends. Australian meat pie from Peak Pies from the Heights in Burnaby.
Let's have some mashed potatoes and mushy peas first. Bon appetit. Nothing wrong with that. This is the crust. It's not flaky. Maybe it's been sitting. But here we go. Okay, is it a whole steak? Okay. Steak and mushrooms. Bon appetit. Okay. My initial reaction, mushroom. I think that was the crust I yanked out. That was not the beef. There's not a lot of meat in here. Am I blown away by this? I don't think I've really bitten into any kind of meat. They do have a variety of pies. I was excited to get eating on this Australian pie. But honestly, I'm not that wowed. I found some chunks of meat and the mushrooms. There's really not a lot of meat in here. I found the meat. I found the meat. There's the meat. There's the meat and the mushroom. Here's the thing with me. I'm either blown away or I'm not. I'm wowed or I'm not. Red light or green light. If I'm not sure, it's a yellow light. PK from New Zealand said that their New Zealand pies, I think, have less gravy. So I don't know if there's any, I don't think there's any New Zealand restaurants here to compare the pies to. Here's the crust with the gravy and some meat pieces. I don't really need to go back. I did finish it all. I did get the combo, which came with the dessert. Well, it came with the Leamington. No, wait, Minnington. Minnington. Never had one. So this should be interesting. So that's what we're looking at. I think he said it was a vanilla slice dipped in chocolate with coconut. So here goes. Bon appetit. Want a bite? Have you had one? A Minnington? I think that's what it was called. Sponge cake. I think you see the chocolate. It's okay. I'm not blown away by it. glad I was finally able to try the Australian meat pie. My taste buds were not wowed. I just thought it was a bit underwhelming. The gravy was underwhelming. The pie was underwhelming. The dessert was underwhelming. That's just my taste buds. You might absolutely adore this meat pie, but I wasn't blown away by it. For me, it's a red light. We're just gonna continue on this journey of lifelong eating. Thank you so much for joining me here for a slice and a piece of cake. I hope you have an amazing day. As always, my friend, take care, stay safe, stay hydrated. Make sure you come back and join me here for another slice and a piece of cake.